whose name was Jairus, pleaded for Jesus to heal his daughter because she was about to die. So Jesus followed Jairus to his house. But the crowd followed them. The crowd was pressed against Jesus, and I was there too. I had been subjected to bleeding for 12 years. I suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors. I spent all I had just to get cured. But instead of getting any better, it just made me get worse. When I heard about Jesus, I went up behind him in the crowd. I reached out and touched his clothes. I touched it because I thought if I just touched his clothes, I would be healed. Immediately, my bleeding stopped. I felt in my body that I was freed from my suffering. At once, Jesus realized that power had gone out of him. He turned around in the crowd and asked, "Who touched my clothes?" "You see the people crowding against you?" his disciples answered. "And yet you ask who touched me?" But Jesus kept looking around in the crowd to see who had done it. Then I, knowing what had happened, came and fell at his feet. Trembling with fear, I told him everything, the whole truth. He said to me, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." While Jesus was talking to me, messengers came from Jairus' house, saying to Jairus, "Your daughter is now dead. You don't have to trouble the teacher." But Jesus ignored their comments and said to Jairus, "Don't be afraid, just trust me." Then he told the crowd not to follow him and that he didn't want anyone to go with him, except for Peter, James, and John. Then they left. Since that day, I praised and prayed to God every day. That day would be in my heart and memory. So when you have trouble, just remember,